The year is 323 BC. The place, Alexandria in Egypt. The most powerful woman in the world sits on the throne, Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile. But her reign is not without its enemies. And tonight, one of them will die at her command. Welcome to Blood on the Nile, Cleopatra's Spy, where history and mystery collide. Each episode, we bring you the craziest, weirdest, and most wonderful stories from ancient Egypt, and this one is one of my favorites. There are many stories about Cleopatra's beauty, intelligence, and charm. In fact, Shakespeare wrote an entire play about her life. But how much of it is true, and what did she really look like? One of them was a eunuch named Bagos, who was the captain of Cleopatra's personal guard. They were made of glass and painted to look like precious stones. Cleopatra was furious. She ordered her guards to seize Bagos and take him away. No one knew what happened next. Some say Cleopatra had Bagos put to death. Others say she banished him from the kingdom. But there is one thing we know for sure. That was the last gift Bagos would ever give to Cleopatra. He was huge, muscular, and very scary looking. Even the pharaoh's brother and lover, Ptolemy, was afraid of him. But Cleopatra wasn't. She knew how to use Bagos's strength and size against him. History books say she was an Egyptian queen, but she was actually Macedonian Greek, the same as her father and his father before him. She was more European than Egyptian, but that didn't stop her from ruling the Egyptian kingdom with all its customs and traditions for over 2 decades. Cleopatra lived in a palace made of gold and marble. Her favorite color was gold, and she loved to wear golden jewelry, especially on her head. Sometimes her headdress weighed up to 22 pounds. That's heavier than a bowling ball. But enough about her looks and status. Let's talk about her enemies. One day she invited him to a party in her garden. There were many guests, nobles and courtiers from all over the kingdom. They came to see the queen and to pay her respects. But they also came for another reason, to bring her gifts. It was customary for the host to receive gifts when guests came to visit, and Cleopatra loved receiving gifts, especially expensive ones. That night, Bagos got drunk and stumbled into the queen's court. All the other guests had already left, and only Cleopatra was waiting for him. She sat on a golden throne under a golden canopy, and around her were golden statues of gods and goddesses. Bagos approached her and fell to his knees. He wanted to give her a gift, something special, something she would never forget. He took out a small box from under his robe and opened it. Inside was a golden diadem, a jeweled headpiece that looked like a crown. Cleopatra gasped when she saw it. It was the most beautiful thing she had ever seen. But then she noticed something strange. The jewels on the diadem were fake. Thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode of Blood on the Nile.